So I'll give you a very interesting case. This is when I started my career. B2B business, standard answer is very difficult. It's more of service, relationship and all. But the most important thing in B2B business is the customer connect, you know. So when I started in Intertrade, you know, M&M is the big daddy, correct? And luckily none of us are from there. So they were handling the steel buying. The group, the synergy used to be them. They used to buy and we used to do the processing part of it, just like what you're doing. And they thought they can do this job much better. There was a guy, there was a team, 20 people, they thought they could do much better. And here was Intertrade. In fact, Intertrade started with only 2 people. So I was one of them and I had another guy. So 2 of us started at that point of time, when I'm talking about 99, what will relate to what happened. So in 99 we had 2 people, but we had a conviction we can do better than what they are doing in terms of sourcing and this thing. So we challenged that. In one of the interactions which happened, we challenged. We said we could do better than what they are doing because their focus is to make automotive. गाड़ियाँ बनाओ आप लोग और हम लोग को, you know, give us buying, sourcing and we can do. They laughed. And the guy out there in M&M thought, ये बच्चा अभी आया है and he is trying to challenge. I am here for last 15-20 years. So let's make his life miserable. And he was a very difficult guy because even outside people, steel mills used to be very much, you know, there was a fear entering his office and all. So I understood one thing, that if I really want this business, I have to win his heart. I can't get this business by fighting. So I somehow or the other, he has to have an affection. Then only this can get transferred, otherwise this will not happen. And it was a very game changer for us in a sense because that gave us automotive volumes going forward. So now ऑफिस में जाना मुश्किल है because ऑफिस में अगर आप जाओगे, वो बैठाता ही नहीं था, चाय तक नहीं पूछता था, बैठता था, 5 मिनट में बोलता था हो गया तो निकल जाओ. So one of the Friday evenings actually I tracked him to find out where does he stay. So I found out he is staying in Bandra. अभी बांद्रा में पहुंचने के बाद then I said उसके घर तो जा नहीं सकते because it's not possible. So I said what is the next thing? Then somebody gave me an idea, यार वो घर से बाहर तो निकलता होगा काम करने के लिए to buy some grocery and all. So I thought it's a good idea. So on one of the Sunday morning, 6 o'clock, I just parked myself near his building just to see what time he comes out. And at 7 or 7:30 or something, I saw him coming out with this thala and walking to the Bandra station, you know. It was Khar. It was Khar, not Bandra. And he used to buy groceries, going for sabji. So मैंने उसको उस दिन track किया and used to spend half an hour, 40 minutes in buying all these grocery shops. So that gave me an idea that could be a good meeting point, where, you know, he's not stressed out and all. So next Sunday I also took a bag and at the same time I went out to Khar, and while he was buying, I also was buying, and you know, I looked up to him, both of us are, how do you, he's ridiculed me again, kind of a thing. So I said okay, but I did this for 1 month, practically every Sunday after another thing. And what happened was that वो भी थक गया, you know, since every time we were meeting, I was greeting, he thought, yeah, this guy will not leave with us, so he started enjoying that. And after 1 month or 1.5 months, I found a change that he used to come and greet me, and we used to buy together groceries and all and go. But he never knew where I was staying. I was staying in Mahim at that time. I had a PG accommodation. So all the way getting up in the morning from Mahim, going to Khar to buy, and we couldn't use it because we didn't have anything, you know. But that created a bond with him. Somehow or the other, he said, he is my morning friends. So next time whenever I used to go in office in Kandivali, वो चाय पूछने लग गया, चाय ले लो. That gave us the next thing that, okay, let's do. He thinks, yeah, you can do, and then he gave us some more room to do, and then, you know, the business grew. That business today is one of the most profitable business for us, in terms of what we are. But what I'm trying to say is, see, in any business, B2B, where you're not facing a consumer, customer, of course that's equally important, do connect with customers. Have a very good relationship. As I told, it's not about price. Price is one part of it. Relationship matters. How do you make sure that your customers are engaged? What are they looking at? What are their pain areas? what is that value creation you can do for them, and over that build. So if you are having issues today, you know, business is new, don't worry. If the business is new and it's difficult, that is the right business to be in, because other people may not get into it. The problem is, if you think if somebody says to you, this is very difficult, don't get into it, actually that's a business one should get into it. Keep that in mind, because then the entry strategy for many will not start, because they will not like to get into those businesses. So if you are having challenges, the best way is to work around with your customer. Understand what they want, be a part of this journey, be transparent. You will have problems. Even if you have issues, go transparently and tell him. And I think here I want to tell you, our plant in Baroda is very good in that, you know, how we do with ABB and all. We had a lot of challenges. They go and share transparently everything with the customer. Customers also acknowledge. If you know that there is a problem, you will try to help him. So take that as a part of this thing. The challenge is there, but you will overcome it, don't worry.